Hey hot girls, what's up? Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Margaret Angel. I'm so happy to have you here. On this channel I post whatever I want. Whatever I want, whatever comes to my mind. So if that interests you, please stick around and let's get into the video. Hey hot girl, what's up? So in today's video, I'd like to have a discussion with you all. I know a lot of you, especially the ones that are really knee-deep in the anti-MLM community and really enjoy the content that a lot of creators put out. I know a lot of you have been kind of scratching your heads as to like what is going on, the shift. Like everyone is making all these shifts, everyone's making all these announcements, and I feel like some people feel left in the dark or they're confused. So I'm going to speak from my point of view as to why I think these changes are happening, and I want to give you all some honest advice. You know, when I first started making this content, I was so passionate about getting across my experience and why I still firmly believe that multi-level marketing is a very faulty business structure. And I think especially when you are young on YouTube and you just want to excel and you want to create, you're going to find those different avenues that really stick with the niche that the audience really gravitates to. And the audience, if you go by the metrics, reaction videos is what really pulls you all in. You know, with me, a lot of people like the fact that I'm outspoken, I say what's on my mind, I fight hard, and I fight for the individual that I don't want to get screwed over with these companies. You know, that's always been my stance, and that's still going forward my stance 1000%. However, reaction videos can actually be very, very toxic, and let me explain to you why. So when I am sent someone's story or their profile to my DMs, I'm always kind of because a lot of times when you look at these people's profile, we're not talking about people that are way up in the upline. We're talking about novice people. We're talking about people that were on the same level as me when I started with It Works. It's hard for me to put a novice, someone that doesn't know really what they're doing because they're being fed by their upline. It's hard for me to put that person on blast. Now, I do censor, you know, my photos and my videos and everything like that. However, even for some reason, if that person was to hear about anti-MLM, whether that be their upline, their friend, let's say that they come across my video and they see that. Just think about that for a minute. They're a novice and they don't really know what they're doing. They don't really understand the harm they're in. They didn't read the contract. As Kimberly has stated, which is very smart to state, there's a contract that you sign when you join an MLM. It's my husband. And a lot of times we don't read terms and conditions, girl. We just sign up because somebody told us that it was going to be a great avenue for us to make more money, for financial freedom. Majority of the people that I'm sent are people that really don't understand what they're in. I can honestly say that me looking back 5 years ago when I was involved in It Works, I can honestly say that I was doing the same thing. And if I would have seen myself in somebody's video dogging me out or dogging out what I'm saying, and they didn't take the time to tell me, hey, I want to let you know that this is actually not what's going to work out best for you. They didn't take the time to help educate me. They didn't take the time to be that advocate. Instead, they took my footage and they ran with it. We're not talking about public figures or anything like that. Like, you know, when you give commentary about those people, the public figures, they know everything's out there. They know it's going to be used in videos. But for people that are very novice, that, you know, have small followings, that really don't know what they're doing, they're just at the bottom of the pyramid and they just need help. They need understanding. That's what I'm talking about. Now, granted, fair use is fair use. You are able to use the footage and speak your opinion and everything as long as it's educational purposes and you're not slandering anyone. I've actually not done anything wrong. I'm just making content changes because I choose not to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm not wrong for what I've done, especially when I've called out harm and I've been that person that's like, you're not going to do this. I'm not going to change my personality. I'm not wrong for that. But a content shift for me is necessary, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Guys, opinions change. I have the right to change how I do things. I have the right to orchestrate myself the way that I want. Horror stories are still going to happen. I'm still going to do deep dives, but there's going to be a lot of other stuff involved too. I'm really into true crime. I'm really into letting you guys into my life. If you're curious about like what I do for business, what I do on the daily basis, I'd love to show that to you. I really would. And I want you to stick around to see that because I think you subscribed for me. Content's cool, but ultimately there's something about my personality that made you stick, and I'm so happy that I have you. That's why I always say I'm so happy that you're here, because it's true. Because without you, I would not continue to grow. Without you as my viewer, this channel would literally just be me talking to my Sony camera and no reciprocation. I'm happy to have you, and I'm happy that you enjoy what I have to say. So let me talk about some actual business advice that I want to give everybody. So majority of the people that watch me, I'm sure you've been involved in an MLM, okay? And I want to ask you a question, and you can sound off in the comments. Why? Why did you join your MLM? Was it the fact that you wanted to be independent? Was it the fact that you wanted to be a business owner? Was it the fact that you really thought you were going to have financial freedom? And I'm going to also make the assumption that that didn't really happen because you're here looking at me and I've been primarily an anti-MLM channel. I'm here to tell you that you can still do that. I'm here to tell you that you don't need to worry about the umbrella of multi-level marketing. If you want to be a business owner, be a business owner. Let me tell you something. Being an actual business owner is easier than being in an MLM. It truly, honestly is. When you actually sit down and you draw the list of the pros and cons, you have way more pros working for yourself than working under someone's upline. That's just the honest to God truth. What do you want to do? What MLM were you a part of? Can I ask you that? Were you a part of paparazzi? Do you like to layer and wear jewelry and just be very fashionable? I'm here to tell you you can do that. You didn't need paparazzi to do that. What you need to do is just look at it this way. There's many different handmade tutorials, making your own jewelry, sitting down and getting creative. You could do that. There's many vendors you could reach out to that you could get it way cheaper and then sell it for whatever markup that you think is applicable for your audience. Etsy shops are booming. Shopify is a great avenue when you don't want to be in the marketplace just using paparazzi. You joined that MLM because you saw something in that resonated with you. I would love to sell this. I'd love to be a part of this. Whether it was It Works, paparazzi, Monet, anything. If you want to cultivate products, you have the intellect to do so. Draw a business plan. I'll leave a template down below. You could have courses at your local community college that are accredited that would really help you understand what entrepreneurship is. You are beyond what they told you. You are beyond being held down by an upline. You got too many people out here that want to be independent and that choose not to because they're scared. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? Let me tell you something. I had $3.06 when I started my freelance makeup business. $3.06. All the makeup that I had saved for months. Getting paycheck to paycheck from my retail job just so I would have things in my kit. And then when the business came, when I paid for everything that I needed, and then when it came time to launch the business, I had $3 to my name. $3, okay? Handing out specials left and right. Full faces, prom faces for $30, just so I would recoup my inventory. And I did it. And I did it. I hustled. I made it work. Because I knew one day that business was going to work for me, and it has. For 10 years, it has. So when you come over here and you're sad that your MLM didn't work for you, I'm sad for you too. But at the same time, I will not pity anybody that I know is able-bodied and can do it themselves. We have all had restrictions. And sometimes those are damning. Sometimes they're debilitating. Okay? I lost a parent, my mother, in the middle of the prime of my business, and everything faltered. Everything faltered, and I had to learn for myself how to get back up. It was the worst thing that ever happened to me. I cry about it almost every day, but at the same time, I remember who she was. It keeps me motivated to do more. It keeps me motivated to say, you know what? Yeah, I've been kicked a few times, but I still need to stand tall, because if I end up going down this rabbit hole again, I don't know if I'd be able to get out. When you're in that deep abyss of depression, uninvolvement, your brain is all misaligned, you don't know what to do. If you know what that feels like, I guarantee you never want to go back there again. Which should propel you to do what you want. Which should propel you to know if you want this avenue, it's yours. The world is abundant. I hate the word oversaturated. The world is abundant. If you want to create something for you that has your name on it, that's something you did, something you provided to the world, whether that makes somebody feel beautiful, whether that helps somebody with transportation, whether that helps somebody with their hair, whether that helps someone feel good, period. Because every business should be satisfying a need for somebody. Every business should be satisfying some hunger that somebody has. That's the only way your business is going to survive. So what are you hungry for? What do you want to see happen? What is it that you want to put out there in the world that has your name on it, that you're proud of? Whatever that is It's yours. And you need to go after it. There's nothing holding you back essentially other than you. There's nothing holding you back essentially other than you, because other people aren't going to pay for your business. They're not going to pay for your licensing. They're not going to pay for your startup fees. They're not going to pay your overhead. They're not going to pay whatever your taxes are. That's your job. That's a part of everything that you want to create. So all this, when they're not financing it, see you later. See you later. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to people that tell you, oh, well, maybe you should have stuck with this, or maybe, 2020 was bad enough. 2021, we're propelling, all right? We're soaring. Look, we're flying into what we want, okay? I've had enough of this shit a year, and I want to see you jump out of whatever you've been feeling and know that you can do it without multi-level marketing, because you're smart enough, because you know what you need to do, because you know you want to make a business plan, because you know you want to put something out there that everybody deserves to see, and I want to see it. I want to see you propel. I want to see you go above the niche and prove those people that said they didn't expect you to do it. Prove them wrong. Do it for that. Do it for spite. Okay? I'm the person, number one, that's going to be like, yeah, I did it. I love that feeling. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with that, because you're supposed to do it for you. You do it for you, but at the same time, do it for the naysayers too. Let them know you did it. So next time they want to jump on somebody, they'll be like, and that's a damn good feeling. It's a damn good feeling to prove people wrong. It's a damn good feeling to know you did what was best for you. It's a damn good feeling to know you didn't waste any more time. And that's the premise that I'm getting with this. Stop wasting your time. For what? For what? Multi-level marketing did not grant you what you thought it was going to. And I understand that, because it works against you. You were put in this pyramid so that way you can make the top people rich. And that's a horrifying thing when you look into it. You were sucked into a complete scheme. You possibly have been run through debt. You have inventory sitting around, and you may have felt defeated. But the defeat ends right now. The defeat ends today, because you deserve more. You're more than what they told you in that scheme. You have the ability to create. And that's exactly what I want you to do. If you want to be a good business owner, you have to have faith in yourself. You have to have the faith to know that whatever you want to do is your business. Literally your business. And I want to see that for you. Have faith in yourself. Be strong-willed in your product. Be proud of whatever you want to present. You have other avenues, like I've told you before. And I mean that with everything in me. But it's your job to search. It's your job to draw that business plan. It's your job to sit down and make pen to paper happen. I can't do that for you. I'm not in your mind. But if I can't hop in your mind for 1 minute, I just want you to remember this mantra. I am better than what they told me. And you are. I love you guys so much. I'll catch you next time. Peace.